Hey yo, it's me, LOZA. I got a haircut, top kek. Here is the Dogmatika Dark Magician video where we look at this profile that I played in top 8 and we play it in ranked and just see how we go. Would I change things about this deck? Abso-fucking-lutely. People ask me all the time, which deck's better, a heavy trap-based deck or a deck with hand traps? I honestly think they're both good and you can do whichever you prefer. I think Floodgates are good in Dark Magician though, and I should have been playing more. But anyway, this is the deck that we went to ranked DB with. I don't really think it's that bad. Like, I think it's got a lot of good things. And yeah, let's just get right on into the replays. An important thing here is I didn't really verse much meta, unfortunately. And I've been trying to duel people on Yugioh Pro as well, and I just cannot get good games. Here's me losing to Doc in the top 8. So here is me playing ranked. Let's get right into this. I'm trying to remember who the first matches was against. Oh yeah, it's Altergeist. I've already made this video, and my mic wasn't plugged in, so that was a fun half an hour. So apologies, this video may go for half an hour. So let's fast forward some of this. Let's look at the hand. We're gonna pause right here. It's going for extra. This hand is, we know it's Altergeist because I said it, but Nibiru is gonna suck here, so it's getting sided out for sure. But the rest of the hand looks pretty good. It's like Circle, Call by Rod, Imperm. It's not bad. Let's see what I do. I think I forget to imperm something. Jeez, that's loud, isn't it? Unnecessarily loud banishing of cards. Alright, we're going to fast forward because man's just banishing. So yeah, he's just going for Search and Linkaribo. Obviously, he's just going to go Multi-Faker. He's going to set a bunch of cards because guess what? It's fucking Altergeist. It's funny because Altergeist is kind of a better Dark Magician deck. It's like a Dark Spellcaster orientated. Like, they're not all dark, but Multi-Faker is, and it's the main one. So it's like a Dark Spellcaster-orientated back row deck. It just does a better job, because it has no vanilla monster as its boss monster. So yeah, I draw Fleur for turn, which is really good. Let's just speed this along. I go for Circle, just a beta response. I see Imperial Order. I'm like, holy shit, alright. Down comes the Faker. I'm going to see me go for Rod and get striked. Fleur de Lis is going to summon because Linkaribo, he's going to use Linkaribo. I just scoop it up. It makes perfect sense. Like, nothing was happening there. And he had Imperial Order. What are you meant to do? This hand's looking really nice. We've got Rod Souls, which is obviously Anaconda Dragoon plus a draw 2. We've got a hand trap, we've got drones, and we've got Ecclesia. So even if the Anaconda gets negated here, we go for the Dogmatika stuff. That's one part where a lot of people don't really understand how the Dogma works with the Dragoon. It's like a backup engine sometimes. Sometimes you don't even have to use it this turn, you might use it next turn. But the point is, if Anaconda does get negated here, we can go into it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, so let's go through. This should send Dark Magician go. Yeah, I'm greedy. See, the reason I went this line instead of the Hornet Drone line is they both get Dragoon, but I had Souls, so I wanted to draw 2 by putting the girl in the grave, so I went for that. Ideally, I probably should have summoned the Souls and sent the drones for a draw, but I think that's always worth it, because if you get Imperm, then Anaconda's probably going to resolve. So probably should have done that, but drones is also good to hold on to, because if they clear your board, which normally happens when you're playing first, but they don't have enough life points to kill you, enough damage to kill you, drones will get me back in the game. It can get me to Magicalized Fusion through Anaconda, so it's okay to hold on to as well. I just want to put that out there, but I do think I should have sent it away for a draw. But anyway, let's fast forward through here a little bit, because it's just going Dragoon. He went Veiler. Oh, no, he does go Veiler, my bad. So that means we do Dogmatika stuff now instead. And you'll notice that obviously I sent Ash... Wait, I didn't send Ash Dragon. Oh, this isn't punishment. I thought this was punishment. So we got Soul Servant set and a Spellcaster on field. So obviously you can see we can get Rod back. But what happens here is interesting, so let's play this. So I go Fleur to negate Meloseek, because he tried to go Battle Phase, so he went into main 1, and I went, I'll negate the effect, because he's going to pop a card in Battle Phase. So interestingly enough here, he links away because obviously he wants a search. But Anima on the zone targeting Fleur, and I don't like that. So I've got my trusty Soul Servant here and my Rod Engrave, so I think you know what happens. I'll let it play out though. I'm going to chain Soul Servant to this, and on a new chain, I'm going to activate Rod to tribute the Fleur de Lis, which ironically means he's already normaled, and Altergeist don't have a way to special normally unless, you know, flip a trap, but it's his first turn. So Anima here has no attack. And I was like, Anaconda lives, I can just use it next turn. Like, he might have a negate, but he's going to have to use a card. So I thought this was really smart by me. Not to toot my own horn, but just removing the Fleur, even though Fleur's such a good card, just making the Anima useless, pretty fucking nice. So we're going to see me use Anaconda again because he's going to have to use something here, and we can see there's a strike. I shouldn't have hovered over it, but it's alright. You know it's coming. It's coming. Strike. I'm going to put Ecclesia in attack. I'm going to use Rod. I'm going to search for that circle. I'm going to use Circle here. Let me check real quick. Why did I go for that? I should have gone for Soul Servant. Yeah, that was very silly. Why did I go for Circle? I guess I just went, oh, Circle, Magician Souls. Like, I can summon Dark Magician and pop his thing. But I should have gone for Soul Servant here, stacking Circle on activation, and then I would have got Circle plus a draw. So, I'm a dumbass, aren't I? That's why we're watching these replays. Catch all the misplays. Oh, I actually added Dark Magician off Circle. That's hilarious. Oh, I didn't have the draw 2 set up yet. But like I was going to. I had souls. Yeah, I still should have gone normal summon Rod, add soul. Oh, I've got Soul Servant in the bin though, so... I still feel like you search this and set up another one for turn 2. Yeah, you still do that. I still misplayed, for sure. So I tried to Circle banish the manifestation. Obviously it did, but he gets to summon back Melisek here. I think that's fine, to be honest, because I got the draw 2 now, and I drew Nadir. And for those of you who don't know, drawing Nadir is 5k damage. If you don't understand that, Fleur-de-Lis is 1500. Sorry, Ecclesia is 1500, Fleur-de-Lis is 25, but when Fleur-de-Lis attacks, she boosts them all Dogmatikas by 500, meaning she goes to 3k, and this goes to 2k. So Nadir's Servant playing second is not only a pop when you send Eldentity into Tis, it's also 5k worth of damage. That's an important number to know for when you're going for game. So I Selene here. Like, I don't even have to. I just wanted to get them off the field because then Nadir's live. But I'm pretty much overextending at this point, playing into Nibiru and whatnot. It's not the worst because obviously access code's great, but it's just a little bit unnecessary. But it's cool because we're just flexing at this point. And he's going to scoop because he sees I've got like 3 ways to game. Well, this hand's really good, but we're playing second. Obviously, this card's good playing second. Well, the red eyes sucks. But you get what I mean. Prankkids is great, Nadir's great. That's like 2 pops right there. Skill Drain's great, but like we're going to have to establish the board control with these 2 cards. Which I'm not saying is impossible, but yeah, we might need a bit more. But anyway, let's see how he goes. He goes for Maiden, Artemis Moon Maiden here, which is interesting, and that's because he's going for Village. Which is weird. You think, why would he side in Village against a Spellcaster deck? But anyway... summon Prankkids, and I just go to battle phase to try force out his back row or get rid of Artemis. He goes for the Imperm, and me being a dumbass, I think I should have probably chained Prankkids here, but I did not. See, this is where I have a little ruling discussion with him, because I'm like, just fast forward through that. There's just a lot of chat that's going to go on here. Not yet. Fast forward. So yeah, he's going to try to target the Prankkids with Silk by bouncing Multi-Faker, which obviously would bounce Prankkids. And I should have just let that happen. I should have put my Prankkids back in my hand. That would have been really nice. But unfortunately, for some reason, I was under the impression like Prankkids tributes for cost, and then, you know, Imperm's no longer on it. But that is incorrect. It is still negated in the graveyard. What I was thinking of was when you get Impermed or Veiled and you chain its effect, it still resolves then, because obviously Prankkids is the last thing in the chain. So the effect Vader and Imperm don't affect it. And it tributes for cost, so it's great. So yeah, I got a little confused on a ruling there, but it is a misplay, so it's a misplay. And then, yeah, we had a little chat about it, and he sent me a link, and I was like, yeah, you're right, my bad. So yeah, cool thing here is I tried to Nadir and Village is up. I'm dumb, once again. But anyway, I passed turn. He goes for the normal summon Marionetta, which obviously sets Altergeist Spell Trap. Altergeist card? No, it is Spell Trap. Which is fucking scary, right? But I have the skill drain here, and this pretty much is just enough to win, I'm pretty sure. Like, what's he gonna do? No effects are going off, right? So on the attack deck, what I do here is I flip Eternal Soul, but I don't use the effect, just in case he has Ghost, the other one, Ghost Bell. So to play around Ghost Bell, you don't use the effect of Eternal Soul straight away. You just flip it, and then use the effect later on, like later, just on a new chain, or just later. But you're playing into Ghost Ogre that way, but not many people play Ghost Ogre. So you normally want to play around Bell, because people are playing Bell to hit Tri-Brigade on their Revolt, and also hits Invoked on Invocation. So I think that's a cool little thing to know, which I learned from Michael, so that's really nice. I have been, what's it called? Ghost Belled on my Eternal Soul locals, so it's not like it doesn't happen, and people do know about it, so yeah, you just be wary of that. So it's maybe unnecessary sometimes, but you can always just flip it and say no effect, and then literally when it's gone back to an open game state, you can just use the effect then. So there's no loss in just flipping it and saying no effect. Oh yeah, I top deck Duster because I'm fucking cracked. So yeah, very lucky here. Forces him to Judgment. Now, what did I tell you about Nadir before? Nadir is 5k damage, and he's got how many? 4,000 life points. Rut roll. Obviously, I can use spells now because Dark Magician's just sitting on my field with its fat ass in defense. I'm going to send Eldentity into Tisk, get rid of this Imperm. I'm going to summon Imduck. Wait. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Why did Nadir not... Where is our Fleur? Oh, I got impermed. I'm silly. Ecclesia got impermed, so we didn't get to game. Sorry, I'm wrong. We don't get to game. We get 800 off, which is really sad. So I just make Selene, which is pretty random. But what I was doing was just trying to get Dark Magician off the field. Was he already off the field? I think he was. I don't know. I was going into the biggest spellcaster possible. Oh yeah, he was under village. He was under his own village. So I was just like, I don't know, make the biggest monster possible, and everything on the field is weak as shit, so... Wait a minute, I used Nadir this turn? And then I went extra deck? Judge! Well, there we go. More misplays from me, but no one caught on to it. So, Keck W. But yeah, bit of a misplay there, am I right? But that's alright. A couple of misplays were in there, actually. Here we go. Here's me getting a fat fucking loss. This is an interesting game because this is just proof that sometimes you just aren't... It's not your day. You're not the main character. Sometimes you're just going to get shat on. And this is one of those games. And look at this hand. This hand is crazy. I mean, besides drawing Engage and Drones, that kind of sucks. But we've got Soul Servant, Rod, and Nadir. Like, this is a good hand. I love this hand. And it doesn't fucking matter. I could love this hand till the day I die. It literally doesn't matter. I'll fast forward because it's just the striker stuff. Like, you know, this package just gets to Anaconda Dragoon. I should have normal summoned Rod here. So one thing I should have done is normal summon Rod before that, linked into Artemis, and then Anaconda. Just so... I'm playing into Nibiru that way, but it's worth it. And the reason that it's worth it is if Anaconda does go through, you've got the Artemis to tribute to grab the Rod back later. Oh yeah, we have a little ruling confusion here. He thinks that I can't normal summon because I used Verte's effect. He thinks I can't special or normal, which are both incorrect. I can literally do both. So he has his little ruling check here. So and then look at this. Did you see all that? After him being like, you can't normal summon, ooh, and then he finally finds the ruling, and then he effect Veilers my fucking Rod anyway. So I go, okay, whatever, Artemis and Nadir. And he ashes the Nadir. Like, some people are just gonna have the nuts. They're just gonna open everything to counter you and you're gonna fucking cry like I am right here. Anyway, I passed turn then with fucking Soul Servant set. That's it. And it's Prankkids! So he opened a Prankkid, and then you know what that means if you verse Prankkids. If they open a Prankkid, you're fucking dead. So I'm just gonna speed through this. Man's gonna get everything he needs. And the game's more or less going to be over. I'm going to chain Soul Servant just to stack Eternals Magician Souls. But it doesn't fucking matter. All the Prankkids things are just going off. I don't have any responses. I'm crying. The Engage can't even search anything at this point. I wish I was playing Eagle Booster right now. Thanks, kids are crying. But anyway, Anaconda does send the Thunder Dragon Fusion for them, which if you don't know, summons Battle Butler because it is a Thunder. So that's really cool and nice. And I forgot the one thing that this deck does is Meow Meow contribute itself instead of having to tribute the Battle Butler here. So you'll notice me make a pretty big misplay here. So Rod is going to grab me a card. I go to Battle Phase here to try threaten his... I try make him Battle Butler. But instead, he just fucking doesn't do anything. I think the game broke. Yo, I think the replay's bugged. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. The chat's still going. Okay, the replay's fucked. But anyway, I got destroyed. Like, game 2, I got fucked on too. Like, man just opened well. And that's... Sometimes that just happens. Like, sometimes you brick, and Sometimes your opponent opens nuts. And in that game, I opened nuts, but he clearly opened nutso. Big nut in the chat. We're versing my man Jacob here. I believe he's playing Phantom Knight BA. Oh, we've opened a fucking crazy hand again. The Striker Engine, plus Nadir, Imperm, and Nibiru. Like, and a Soul Servant. Great. Like, this is just fucking golden. So we'll just skip through this, because it's obviously just the gain 100, summon Anaconda, lose 2k, and summon a Dragoon. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this man was a fellow man of culture because he was playing BA PK, which I find out soon off this prosperity. So here you can see he's playing it. I was like, I'm fellow man of culture, joking that like they play Dragoon too, and then he's like, I'm not playing it. I was like, bro. So his only threat is like Rusty Bardiche. So I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, he outs Dragoon with Goddess, and then he tries to extend a little more. So I accidentally, Nibiru, I'm so stupid. So I meant to activate Nibiru by putting it in the spell trap zone. That's how I like to reveal my cards in DB. Unfortunately, I hit bottom of deck, and luckily he just believed me. I was like, look man, I accidentally put it to the bottom, like it was Nibiru. And he was like, it's fine, I trust you. So if you're watching this, Jacob, you can see the Nibiru was in my hand. I wasn't cheating you, but anyway, let's move on. So Nibiru comes down. And, I'm pretty sure that's just the end of his turn, so we're going to go Eternal Soul in the end phase. Did I have DMG in the bin? Did I miss DMG? No, she's not there. I'm starting to hate her as well. I'm playing Mana again, I swear. I just don't like DMG. We go into I'm Dark, summon back Dark Magician, Circle, banish the droplets, Nadir. I think you can see where this is going. Nadir is, as I said, 5k damage. We got a lot of damage on board. Oh yeah, unfortunately he said got to go GG, which is sad because that looked like a really fun game. It looked like it was going to be great, but oh well. GG's Jacob. Sad we didn't get our next 2 games, but whatevs. This game is against Mecha Munch. They do be munching. Damn, pretty nice hand, I want to say. Like, if I'm not dumb, and I think I'm dumb here, but Souls and Soul Servant is Rod and Souls and Anaconda. But I don't think I remember that in this game, so that is very sad. I do say a fellow man of culture again. Do you know why? Well, it's because this man is obviously also playing Dragoon. Guru Dragoon's actually really good because it sets and flips, like it's actually insane. So, little bit silly here for him and me, but I should have ideally been trying to get Rod through Soul Servant and Magician Souls. Anyway, I start with Salvation. So he goes, I'd like to negate Salvation, even though I already said I can't use the effect, which is like the only reason you'd even try negate this card. Eternal Soul's in my hand. I'm only playing 1 currently. I do like 2 though, so I might go to 2. But anyway, the point is, I was like, I cannot use the effect, and he just goes, I go, oh, don't worry, keep it. And he just goes, like, because he discarded it, and I said, don't worry, keep it. And he was like, neg activation. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I just told you I can't resolve. Alright, sure. So whatever, he misplay of the century right there. So anyway, he flips Final Battle, flipping up Guru, which is of course going to grab him another Fiendess. I think, I just go, well, I can't imperm any other cards. Fuck it, I try to imperm Guru. Of course, the Dragoon Negate will come out here. But it is what it is, boys. So then we go Magician Souls, sending Dark Magician. We tribute summon the Dark Magician girl, which is funny, because he actually said thinking when I summoned Magician Souls, so he was obviously going to flip, there can only be one, but then he thought, oh, I'll wait till he summons another spellcaster. And sadly for him, I tributed DMG over Souls, and then he flipped it. I was like, well, it's too late now, man, I got all my fucking summons done. So anyway, Soul Servant here is obviously going to be able to draw me 2 cards now, so that's fucking nice. And those 2 cards will win me the game. So Circle, as you know, with Eternal Soul works pretty fucking well. Skill Drain, as you know, beats Dragoon. So let's see how I bait out the Dragoon Negate next turn. So I set these 2 beautiful cards. He goes Guru to flip DMG, and I'm like, what? Like, you just let me play. I understand it's to get him a card, but I'm like, you just let me play around. There can only be one. Like, what a dummy. So anyway, I thought, hey, if I flip Eternal Soul, summon Dark Magician, I honestly thought he would have Dragoon negated Eternal Soul, but he didn't. And I was like, okay. So I just go summon Dark Magician, effective Circle. And that's where he goes for the negate. Did I even declare a target? I don't even know if I declared a target, but I'm pretty sure I targeted there can only be one. So then I changed skill drain, paying the K, and now Dragoon's gone. No have to worry about Dragoon anymore. I was like, cool, game's done. He should FF now, right? Right? That's what I hoped for. I need to put this on fast forward. So yeah, anyway. What did I hit? Oh, I hit the Guru. I banished the Guru. Alright. I don't know why I targeted Guru, but sure. Oh, because Subterra Fiendes. I don't want that to be able to... Because that can be used under skill drain, so I was like, fuck that shit off. Get it out of here. Alright, so we summon Dark Magician. We banish... Yeah, he thinks I'm going for the Dragoon, but I'm actually going for the Floodgate, because then I can activate more cards. No effect of Selene, just getting Dark Magician off the board and making the biggest card I can. As soon as he goes for an attack, I'm just going to flip it anyway. So ironically, he goes for an attack here, and I didn't really read the Fiendesses properly, because I probably should have done this earlier. So he uses the effect, which tributes one to flip the other and negate Eternal Soul. Doesn't destroy, just negate. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Because that attack doesn't kill me. And he's digging here, and I was like, what's this man digging for? I don't fucking know. And he just grabbed that can only be one. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Any hose. We just keep looping, loop circle Eternal Soul under skill drain, simplified game state, you just win. This is why I'm like, boys, play skill drain, it's so nutty. So good, free wins. Mango's Extrav, there can only be one fucking... And I sent Dark Magician because I thought, well, I can just keep bringing it back. Which makes sense, but I can't because of Artemis, so... We're kind of in a stalemate for now. Mango's for Hidden City. I was like, sure. So yeah, he's going to attack me, and I'm just like, okay. But then he's like, actually, I already did the damage and everything, and then he's like, actually, I think on attack deck, and flips the face down because he realizes keeping Artemis on field is what's keeping him in the game, because I can't summon DM with the Circle and Eternal Soul and Locky, wacky. So anyway, this fucking dude's like, ah, yeah, whatever. So for some reason I set souls here. That's pretty dumb, but whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, this man's playing double the bricks. Are you fucking serious, man? So yeah, man's playing double the bricks, summoned his second Dragoon, and I just, as a joke, was like, hey, casually playing 4 bricks, and he's like, you play DM, so... I meant it as like a joke, like I can relate, but he clearly just took offense or whatever. I don't know. Got upset. It's pretty funny. So I've drawn Magicalized. That noise is so fucking funny. Basically, I realized I had game. Like, he keeps drawing with fucking pot cards, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna deck this guy out. He's being a dick. Or he's not being a dick, but he's getting a bit upset when I'm trying to have a joke. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just toy with this guy at this point. I'm just gonna, like, there's no way he has a way to, like, not deck out. So I'm just gonna fucking keep passing turn. I can flip this Call by the Grave at any time and recycle my rod by tributing Artemis, which would allow me to Eternal Soul Circle, but I'm being a little bit of a dick here. And obviously Magicalize could make a second Dragoon. So eventually he does just give up. I think I give up actually. I go, hey, got a way to not deck out. He doesn't reply. I go Eldentity Natis off Nadir to pop my own Artemis, and then just start doing Dark Magician on loop. Again, Nadir Servant, just... I don't know why he didn't surrender, like... Skill Drain's fucked his whole deck, but anyway. Damn, check this hand out. We've got Engage, Red Eyes Fusion, Nadir, Ash. Oh, this is where the misplays are. Oh no! This bottom man! So, he hasn't got Red Eyes Fusion yet. You'll know this by what he plays. So he has Fiendess though, and he goes pot. So obviously he's looking for Red Eyes Fusion. So I chain Ash just because I'm like, oh, he's got the negate, but fuck it, like, I can't negate Red Eyes Fusion either, may as well play this. The dude forgot that he had the negate in here. I messaged him after, I'm like, yo man, why didn't you use the Fiendess negate? And he's like, I forgot I had it. I'm like, your deck only does 2 things, play ref and search negate, but whatever. Flippy, it's fine. We play a monkey deck, and I forget my fucking effects all the time, so I can't talk. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's all I have. I really was hoping to verse some more meta, but that's all I got for you today on Dogmatika DM interactions. There wasn't too many interactions, so I think I will do like some test hands, just because I know test hands aren't like as relevant as showing actual videos, but test hands will at least show you what you want to see, and I know you guys want to see the interaction. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.